Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. And you see the tableau before you. It is time, indeed, for Double Dorking. That's right, we got two big D20s. We're going to roll those, and they correspond to these two magic boxes full of vintage packs. We got 20 in this box, 20 in that box, and it is a startling and disturbing mix of vintage packs, not just football, baseball, and hockey, which is my usual fare here on the channel. There's also some basketball mixed in there and some vintage non-sports as well. I'm not even going to try to even like hint to you what could be in these boxes, because it is a mishmash, the likes of which could be very disturbing to younger viewers and sensitive people. You may want to look away from the screen sometimes when I'm pulling some of these packs, I'll tell you that. So the way this works is I roll one of these D20s. The pink one's going to correspond to this box today, and the gray one to that one. Whatever number I roll, that's the pack that we get to open, and Double Dorking is twice the fun as far as I'm concerned. It is Friday, and that means dorking with dice. We do it every Friday here on the Card Wolf Network. Hope you guys are having a great Friday and that you have good weekend plans. It is snowing cats and dogs this morning. It has been doing so since before I woke up. I think we got about, it looked like about maybe 3 or even 4 inches at this point. It's supposed to stop in the next few hours, so at that point I'll get out there with the snowblower and start wrestling with it, as is my way, has been my way all winter. We've gotten a crazy amount of snow this winter. So let's get to it, I say. Let's roll these up and see what we're going to... Oh, I got to show you some of the special packs. That's right. In the 1 and 20 spots, in both of these boxes, we do have some special packs. In the number 1 spot, in the first box, we've got this 1982 pack of hockey that we have had in the Dorking box for quite a while now. There it is. And get some great Hall of Famers out of there, as well as a Yari Curry rookie. Some other great stuff in there. I haven't opened it in months. It's just been sitting there. At this point... You know, it's getting to the point where if I don't open it soon, if we don't roll that pack soon, I'm going to have to give it away and let somebody else open it. That's what I did last year when we got to this point. I forget what the, I think it was a 78 pack of hockey last year, so do that again if it doesn't roll soon. And in the number 20 spot, we got some 1981 Fleer baseball. These are classic cards. Some great stuff in here. You get a second-year Ricky Henderson out of here, rookie Fernando Valenzuela, rookie Tim Raines, and, of course, a lot of Hall of Famers in 1981 Fleer. Great pack. Hope we get to that one. In the number 1 spot in the second box, we've got Fleer Metal Hockey, 1995-96. These are beautiful cards. Hope that we get to those. Lots of cool inserts in there. And then back here in the number 20 spot in box number 2 is 1984 Donruss Baseball. It's an awesome, awesome pack. These were very low print run cards, and the Don Mattingly, a pack fresh Don Mattingly. You get a PSA 10 on that. You're looking at a very, very pricey card. The Mattingly rookie is the big pull out of there. So let's see how we do today. I hope we'll pull some stuff out of those special packs, and let me tell you, there are a lot of other special packs in here too. So let's see how we do today. We got a 5 and a 3, so that should be easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is Upper Deck Collector's Choice Hockey. That is pretty awesome, from 1996. That'll be from the Magic Box number 1, and in Magic Box number 2, we get to the third pack, which is Pinnacle Baseball. First time we've opened baseball on the channel in months. I haven't opened vintage baseball for quite a while, and this is Pinnacle 1992 baseball. Pretty awesome. Looks like Will Clark on the front of that one. Let me put these over to here for the time being. Start out with this 1996 Collector's Choice Hockey. We have opened this on the channel before, and these are very nice cards. And there are several different inserts that you can pull out of here. Lots of Hall of Famers come out of here. And get these very carefully out of here so as not to ruin any corners on those foil packs. Of course, this is an Upper Deck product, so it's going to be flipped around and backwards and all kinds of wonky. We start off with a very nice MVP card. Can't even read the name on there. Who is that? There's a Red Wing. It looks like Lidstrom. I can't quite read the name. Oh, yeah, it is. Nicholas Lidstrom. That's an awesome card. Got some nice cards there. Nicholas Lidstrom, and that is a nice... insert for us to get. And then we got another one right behind, another MVP there. That's Ray Bork. I recognize him right away, even if I can't read the name. Let's get these closer to the camera so you guys can enjoy them too. I'm not sure that last card was in focus. I was so excited to pull an insert out of here. There it is. That's Lidstrom in the Detroit jersey and Ray Bourque there. 2 Hall of Famers starting off. That is pretty nice pulls to start off Double Dorking, I think. Both of those are great. And then we got Theo Fleury right behind there. Another great player there. That is awesome. Man, this pack is fire so far. But all 3 of those in the Wolf layer, no question about that. Pat LaFontaine, another nice card there. Man, that is awesome. Pat LaFontaine with the Sabres there. Shout out to Bill's Mafia cards, huge Sabres fan. That is pretty great there. LaFontaine originally was with New York, of course. And there was Owen Nolan. Pretty nice card there, too. Really good right wing. Owen Nolan, I think he came up with the Blues, if I'm remembering right. And then he went to the Sharks after that. Flip this around to Dave Gagne. Pretty good player there, too. That's a pretty nice pack. Man, we have not gotten a dud player yet. All of these guys are very good players, and these are also not sticking to one another. These are nice glossy cards. They often stick, but so far so good. 3-star selection. Got Owen Nolan, Chris Terrari, and Darren Turcotte. Pretty nice selection of players there. And 3-star selection. That is what they look like on the back there. Pretty sweet card there. And then, of course, we got the Trivia Challenge propaganda card. We'll put that where it belongs. And then, what is this? This is a Crash card of John LeClair versus St. Louis. It's a pretty sweet card. I don't think I've ever seen that card. It's a nice card. This is also some sort of a contest card, but it is also an insert, so I'm not sure really how you feel about that. And then Peter Klima. That's a nice card, too. Nothing wrong with that. Man, we got some really good players out of that pack. That was a good pack. Nothing, I don't even know who to put on top, man. There's really not a dud card in here. I guess I'll leave Klima on top. Put this over here. Don't want to interfere with where we're going to be rolling our dice. Open pack number 2 from our second box there. See what we get out of this. This is a big pack. It's 16 cards in this pack. Lots of inserts and Pinnacle. These are very nice cards. It's awesome to be opening some vintage baseball. We haven't done that in a little while on the channel, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get some inserts and Hall of Famers out of here. We start off with Roberto Hernandez from the White Sox, and that is a prospect card. That's a rookie for Roberto Hernandez. You can see the little icon down here in the corner. Then we got Royce Clayton, another prospect card there. A very nice Ricky Henderson card. Idols insert from Pinnacle. That's a sweet card. And we'll flip that over so you can see the back. Ricky Henderson and Ken Griffey Jr. on that card. That is a really nice card. Certainly put that one in the Wolf layer. Very sweet card there. Brian Barber from the Cardinals, and he is also a draft pick card. Feels like that one's stuck. Yeah, that one was a little stuck to Jerome Walton back there. Then we got Ivan Rodriguez, Hall of Famer. The great catchers of the era. Mike Henneman, good pitcher for the Tigers there. Kevin Tapani. And John Smiley from the Twins. Pete Harnisch. Played for the Orioles for a while, Pete Harnisch did. Pretty good pitcher for them. And there's an Orioles pitcher, Mike Mussina. Certainly big star there. I'm not sure I have that Mussina. It's a pretty nice card. And it is an early one. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's a rookie for him. I think there's a Pinnacle prospect card in the previous set, but that's still a very nice card. Put that in the Wolf layer. Chris Hoyles, there's another part of the battery there. You got the pitcher and the catcher. Chris Hoyles, good catcher for the Orioles. Omar Vizquel, very good shortstop. Mickey Morandini there. And Paul Molitor, another Hall of Famer for us there. Shout out to the many Brewers fans who watch the channel. Rob at Bucks and Six and his brother Big Al, and of course Driller and Squish, also Brewers fans, and I know there are several others I'm not thinking of right now. And Lenny Dykstra finishes things off there. Certainly leave Molitor on top of that one. Very pretty Paul Molitor card. And of course get the portrait on the back. Put that off to the side here. Get these dice back out again, because we're going to roll some more. It's double dorking. That means twice the fun, twice the dice, and twice the packs. Let's see what we get here. We got a 7 in box number 1 and a 13 in box number 2. All right, so let's see. I think that was pack 5 that we pulled there. So we can just go 6, 7, and we get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pack. 11 cards and 1 sticker out of here. And you can see these were originally 59 cents back in the day. I think this is based, if I'm remembering right, this is based on the TV series and not the comic book. And these are from What are these from? 1989 is what these are from. So that's our first pack there. And then pack number 13, I think we, maybe we'll count backwards from 20. We got 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, and 13 is Upper Deck Football, 1993 Upper Deck Football. Some good stuff in there for sure. We're going to start out with this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pack. This is the first time we've opened this on the channel, no question about that. This should be a lot of fun. I have some old vintage non-sport, and I'm glad we finally pulled one. I feel like we've done Double Dorking several times, and we never pull any of the non-sport mystery packs that I stick in there. It's a nice first time for us doing that. This wrapper is pretty much disintegrating in my hands. All right, so let's see. I believe this is the sticker. It tells us what our completed picture will look like, which I don't know if that is the sticker. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we got Splinter right there, and you can see the little peel mark there at the top. So there is Splinter. And usually there's a puzzle on the back, but that tells you what the whole puzzle will look like. So Splinter sticker is our highlight. This is from the animated series, as I thought it might be. I thought it might be the movie or the animated series, but I'm glad it's the animated series, because frankly, I found the movie completely creepy and did not like it. Savoring their reward, there they are. Power of the Enemy, and Ninja Pizza coming up. Nothing wrong with that. Raphael gets his own card there. And ready for action. He's got his scimitar out, and he is indeed ready for action. The Shredder, there he is. The Shredder. He was the nemesis of the Turtles for quite some time. Unsinkable April. She was their ally, of course. And what do we have here? Making a Splash. Looks like some sort of valve release going on there. High Flying Hero. That's a pretty nice action shot of one of the heroes in the half shell. A Mean Green Machine. He does look pretty angry there. Nothing all that exciting on the back. Here's Looking at You, Kid, a Bogart quote there from one of the Turtles. Pretty interesting pack. Again, certainly enjoy seeing those. I think I'll put April on top, or maybe I'll put that nice Raphael card on top. I'll put that over here with Peter Klima. Go right there. And then we got our football pack, 1993. This is Upper Deck Retail. You get 12 cards per pack in here, and there is a Pro Bowl insert set as well as a Future Heroes insert set that we can get out of this pack. So that should be a lot of fun. Always happy to open football on the channel, as you well know. So glad to get into this. And I believe, open this carefully so as not to ding the corners on the pack. All right, here we go. These are Upper Decks, so these are going to be all kinds of upside down and backwards and whatnot. I'm not quite sure how to go about this. We'll start this way with Ronnie Harmon from the Chargers. Good running back for them. Get this in focus for you there. Okay, there we go. My camera being its usually uncooperative self. These are a little bit sticky, but not too bad. That's a Saints checklist card there. Not sure I recognize that Saint. It is Wayne Martin, who I don't remember that well. Lonnie Young, nice Jets card here. Show you the front of that. Lonnie Young card. Flip this over, and we'll see Nate Lewis, another Chargers card here. Chargers hot pack so far. And flip this over. We got Donnell Wolford from the Bears, and then Merlin Jenkins going up for the huge high catch there for the Lions. Nice action shot. Flip this over. We got Courtney Hawkins. That's another nice action shot there. Wide receiver for the Bucks. And Dennis Brown from the 49ers. Flip this over. Looks like we have another checklist card here at the end waiting for us. Chris Hinton, tackle there with the Falcons. I think Chris Hinton started off with the Colts, if I'm remembering right, back when they were still in Baltimore. Tommy Maddox, quarterback there for the Broncos. Maddox was in the league for a long time, mostly as a backup, if I'm remembering right. And then these two are stuck together. We got Lamar Thomas, and this is a star insert here. Pretty cool to see that. Lamar Thomas. And then a checklist card, as I said. That's the checklist for the star inserts. I don't know who those four guys are. Not sure I recognize them. I don't recognize any of those guys. In any event, that is our 1993 Upper Deck Football, and we are... I don't know, that was a little bit anticlimactic. We didn't pull any Hall of Famers or big cards out of there, so we're definitely going to roll again, see if we can get some better packs out of these two boxes. Let's see how we do here. We get an 8 and a 7. So I'm going to go back up here and get the 7. Now, I think we already opened 3 or 5 out of here. I don't remember which one, but that means I need to skip ahead when I'm counting these. So here's 1, 2, I'll skip 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is Donruss Triple Play 1993. I'm actually not sure I've opened that on the channel before, so that's pretty fun. And number 8, I think that we can just continue counting from here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is going to get us another football pack. It is Fleer 1990, and this was the premiere edition for Fleer doing football, so some pretty fun packs there. Let me get the 2 big D20s out of the way, put those over there. Open up this Fleer Football 1990 pack. I don't think there are any big inserts in here. You can certainly get plenty of Hall of Famers and rookies out here, but I don't think there are any big inserts, if I'm remembering correctly. Benny Blades starts us off there. They're pretty attractive cards. I mean, definitely of their era. You look at these and you immediately think early 90s. Something about them, the design, I think. Benny Blades starts us off. Keith Van Horn, good lineman for the Bears. Greg Hayward. Robert Brown from Packers. Scott Fulhage. And Chris Carter, very good wide receiver there with the Eagles. Ray Berry. And Dan Marino. Well, that's a big pull. Nothing wrong with that. Nice Dan Marino card there. Pretty nice to pull him anytime you can. Throw that in the Wolf lair. Steve Berline, definitely a long-time NFL quarterback. Mark Bavaro, very good tight end for the Giants there. Keith Willis from Pittsburgh. Tom Newberry. And Pete Metzelaars, good player for the Bills. Pete Metzelaars. Frank Minifield from the Browns. And we finish off with Bill Moss. I think I'm going to put... where's Metzelaars? Put him on top there. Put him over here with the Turtles. Why not? And then we get into this 1993 Donruss Triple Play. 59 cents for these as well. That's how much the Ninja Turtles pack cost too. So you can see kind of a I don't know what the market was for packs back then. I'm trying to remember. These are fun cards. I think these are really nicely designed cards. These were sort of a lower end product back then. But I always like opening these. I think they're very pretty cards. And here we got Brett Butler starting things off there. They have the black borders, so these cards are tough to grade. Always hard to grade black border cards there. You can see the backs are pretty nice too, also with the black borders, but you get a different picture back there. And a little trivia action as well. Brett is one of just 3 players who have been named on MVP ballots each of the last 5 years. Who are the other 2 players? Can you tell me? It's Joe Carter and the brand new Hall of Famer, Fred McGriff. Pretty interesting. All right, so we got new Cubs card there. I'm not sure who those gentlemen are. Who are they? Cubs added 3 pitchers, so we get to see all 3 of them there. It's Jose Guzman, Dan Plesac, and Randy Myers. Interesting. Julio Franco, good player for several different teams. Good infielder. Always liked Julio Franco. Dante Bichette. Shout out to Ken at Ken's Cardboard. I know he collects Bichette. If you don't have this one, Kenny, let me know, and I will be happy to mail it to you. What's the trivia for Dante Bichette? He was a bat boy for the Pirates. Dante is his middle name. What's his real first name? Looks like it is Alphonse. Did not know that about Dante Bichette. What do we have here? This is this is 15 of 30, so this is an insert, and it is triple action baseball, the Brewers versus the Tigers. Looks like Cecil Fielder on the front there. That's pretty neat. Flip this over. We got Andy Van Slyke with the Pirates, also a player for the Cardinals. Very good for them. Vince Coleman, the master of the base paths. Vince Coleman came up with the Cardinals and went over to the Mets. I'm curious about Vince Coleman. Let's find out more about him. No trivia for Vince Coleman. Instead, there's a quote that he believes in the 3 Ds: determination, dedication, and desire. That's right. Vince Coleman, man of desire. Edgar Martinez, great player there. And the Crime Dog, how about that? That is a pretty sweet card. Crime Dog Fred McGriff. I don't think I've ever seen that card. That's a nice insert, and that is an insert 10 of 10 there. That's pretty sweet. A nice card to pull in the year that McGriff gets into the Hall of Fame. That's a sweet one. Put that in the Wolf lair for sure. Terry Steinbach, good catcher for many years. Tim Tuffle with the Padres. He came up with the Twins, as I recall. Bob Wickman, who I do not remember the Wickman being on the mound for the Yankees, but I guess he was. That's one I would not have guessed. Brett Barbary finishes off there, and that is This is an early Brett Barbary card, drafted by the Marlins there with the Expos. And again, no trivia on the back there. But I always like triple play. I don't know why we haven't opened it. I know it's been in the box whenever I do baseball rips. I always try to put one in there because I do enjoy the cards. But we haven't hit it yet. Let's hit 2 more packs. Why not? Why not? I got to switch the die there. There we go. Now we got it. All right, so we get 2 and 15. So count backwards for 15 from here. That's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, and 15 gives us Studio. Yes, man, if there's one pack I like more than triple play, it is Studio. Always enjoy that. And over here we got pack number 2. That is easy, and that is a good pack. It is 1990 Topps Baseball, so we can look for the no-name Frank Thomas out of here. Was not expecting to pull this today. I put it in there. This is a nice crisp pack, fresh from a box. So this is pretty exciting. 1990. You just saw me open a bunch of rack packs of this a couple of weeks ago, maybe on the channel. So look for our no-name Frank Thomas. That gum looks fresh as a daisy. Look at that. That is some good-looking bubble gum there. Get that in focus for you, because I know you guys like to analyze the gum. That's a pretty good one there. Does not smell like anything edible, that's for sure. Now let's flip these over. We got the propaganda card. Move that out of the way. And Juan Bell from the Orioles starts things off there. Let's focus on Juan Bell's smiling face. Can we get that? Come on, camera. Stop fooling around. Man, I don't know what is up with this thing. There we go. Juan Bell. Danny Heap. Nolan Ryan. That's a nice card there. Always happy to pull that. That's part of the... it's not an insert set, but it was a little subset that they did. Goose Gazzo. Goose Gazzo, man, I feel like I've stepped into an alternate reality with that card. I don't remember that card at all. Dennis Eckersley, another Hall of Famer there. Nothing wrong with that. Ken Phelps, we pulled him the other day, and I remarked that he looks more like a trainer than an athlete, but that's just me. Kurt Ford and Randy Myers. We flip and get Chris Sabo. Randy Johnson, that's a nice one there. Put that in the wolf lair. Nothing wrong with that. Claudel Washington. Carlos Martinez, Cito Gaston, Don August, Eddie Whitson, and Eric Show, 2 Padres pitchers, finish that one off. And then we get to the Studio, the Piste La Resistance, as they say in Canada and France and elsewhere that they speak French. This one is a great pack to end on. Always enjoy this. We got the puzzle piece in here that is somebody's bat. I don't know about that. Put that over there where I keep all the puzzle pieces. Craig Jeffries starts us off looking earnest and eager. Craig Jeffries, tell me something about yourself. His hero was his dad, Rich, and Ty Cobb. Greg likes to play pool and watches Cheers. They all watch Cheers. What is up with that? Dave Justice, creepy looking, peering out from behind his bat there. That's a weird picture of Dave Justice. Kirby Puckett, I like that one there. It's a very nice one. He's also got his bat, but he looks like he's giving it a sort of a tender moment there. Kirby Puckett. His heroes were Willie Mays, Ernie Banks, and Billy Williams. Well, he can't get much better than that. He likes fishing and jazz music. Didn't know that about him. Milt Thompson and Dave Smith. We got John Smiley there, not smiling, but looking sort of sinister. He could be a James Bond villain there. He likes Stevie Ray Vaughan. That's his hero. That's understandable. Likes hunting and fishing, and his favorite TV show, yes. Going to bring this up close to the camera because he has excellent taste in TV. His favorite TV show is Miami Vice. All right. John Smiley. Like to see that. Paul O'Neill looking a little weird as well. Eric Show with a very weird mustache. I don't remember him having that kind of mustache. Joseph from the Bible is his hero, and he likes music, reading, and watches PBS. Good for you, Eric Show. Mark Lewis looking delighted. And there's Edgar Martinez, who looks like a deer in the headlights. Edgar Martinez, tell us about yourself. Your heroes are Roberto Clemente and Tony Perez. He likes golfing, reggae music, and he is a Lakers fan. So there we go. John Smiley wins that pack, no question about it. Miami Vice fan, much like myself. If you watched yesterday's video, you're aware of that for sure. I'm kind of a Miami Vice super fan. I have a lot of Miami Vice stuff, and I've seen most of the episodes several times. Loved that show when it was on, and have patterned my life after Philip Michael Thomas. Not really. How are you guys doing? I hope you're enjoying this episode. We're all done here. We opened up 8 packs. Double Dorking never disappoints. We got some... So all excited about John Smiley, and I bumped the camera or did something to cause the camera to quit out there. I don't know what that was about. But didn't want to just sign off abruptly like that, and also not without showing you what was in the wolf lair. So got Randy Johnson, pretty nice card there, and Nolan Ryan, 2 of the greatest pitchers. Nice crime dog insert of Fred McGriff, Dan Marino out of the Fleer 90 pack. Mike Musina, always happy to get a great Orioles pitcher. And this beautiful Idols card of Ricky Henderson and Ken Griffey Jr. Theo Fleury, man, that first pack was probably the best pack of the day. Theo Fleury, MVP cards of Ray Bourque, and, of course, Nicholas Lidstrom there, kneeling down on the ice. So, pretty great. We also got some other really great cards, too. I just didn't put them in the Wolf Lair. Some other Hall of Famers and inserts and things like that. There's Dennis Eckersley right on top of that one. And John Smiley, Miami Vice fan, much like myself. Hope you guys have a great weekend planned for yourselves. I'm going to be out shoveling snow, as seems to be my second job here. I gotta tell you, I've shoveled so much snow this winter. Of course, I have gigantic abs and pecs as a result of that. I think I know what my anatomy is. That if I've got that wrong, you guys can let me know if I've just talked about like my calf muscles or something. That's not what I have. I really don't have gigantic any muscles, but in any event, I will be shoveling snow later, and maybe my muscles will get huge like Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm not sure. Great having you for Double Dorking. Hope to do this again soon. Dorking with dice every Friday no matter what, but we got to get Double Dorking happening more often. It's so much fun, and there's so much weird stuff in there that I would like to put in these boxes to open. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments, and have a great weekend. I'll be back on Monday. I think I've got probably a mail day for you on Monday. Should be a lot of fun next week. Got all kinds of fun stuff to open. I will see you then, and as always, happy collecting.